This Team Tango here today. Who do we have here today?
Jeremiah.
And what did you play?
Evil Eye.
And what did you place?
I got a phone call.
I can do mine first. All right.
53rd
53rd.
at a Columbus Regional with 586 players.
Yeah. Dope. All right. You want to get straight into the main deck with it then?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Obviously, 3 Yugioh, Watcher of the Evil Eye.
Yeah.
It's the Stratos of the deck. It searches any fucking Evil Eye card. And it's got a really cool Dryden effect for special summon monsters, but you can only use that effect with the equip spell, which is why the equip spell is so very important.
Yeah.
The next is Medusa. I wish that I played this card at 2 because she would have taken care of a lot of Sky Striker Ray problems.
Yeah. She recycles your cards as well.
Yeah. 1 Basilius. It's basically a foolish burial for the deck. Just in case your Yugioh gets hit with a hand trap, you special summon this, still send your equip spell, and you can still recover it back from the graveyard.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was important, but I think I'd cut this for another Medusa. I played 2 Pankratops.
Good old boy.
The reasoning for this is just because I didn't want to auto lose to like Nat Beast or Imperial Order or anything like that. So this card just took care of those issues.
Yeah.
And then we have a hand trap lineup of Ash, Ghost Ogre, and Effect Veiler.
Yep.
These are the only real monsters I ever played. Ghost Ogre was actually like MVP. It took care of so many issues. This deck actually has like a weird matchup against like Subterrors, and this card actually takes care of the problem card. And that problem card's Hidden City, just stopping me from punching.
Yep.
Now we're into the spells.
Alrighty.
3 Pot of Greed, basically.
Yeah. Draw 2.
And also 2 Pot of Duality. Reason why I never played 3 Pot of Duality is because I cannot tell you how many times that I've Pot of Duality and seen a Pot of Duality off of Pot of Duality and just wanted to like throw a Pot of Duality.
Feel your pain.
And then 3 Domain. This is the main searcher for your Yugioh, basically. It's got a weird effect, like if your Evil Eye monster gets attacked, we both take the damage, which is just weird, but
Yeah.
it works.
It can come up sometimes. It's kind of like a ring of destruction.
I wish instead of like both of us taking the damage, like instead like I gained life off of it.
Oh yeah, that'd be gross.
Be busted. 2 Terraforming, and then the most important card in the deck, the Equip spell, Evil Eye of Selene. This card is just bonkers, nuts, crazy. You equip it to your Evil Eye monster, and it cannot be destroyed by battle, cannot be destroyed by card effect, and it also cannot be targeted. Every time that you activate the equipped monster's effect or another Evil Eye spell or trap, you lose 500 life points, but your monster gains 500 attack indefinitely, even if this card leaves the field. And then you can also reoccur it from the graveyard by paying 1,000 life and banishing a Evil Eye card from your graveyard to reset it.
Oh yeah.
And then I played Evil Eye Repose. I wish I would have cut this card. I played 41 cards. I don't even need that card, to be honest, but it was there to take care of like a problem that I couldn't really target or anything like that, such as like a Darkest Diablos or something like that. And it never really came up though. Played 2 Called by the Grave. Honestly, this should have been a 3rd Called by the Grave. I mainboard 2 Twin Twisters. Honestly, this card is MVP. It won me multiple games. It's just really good. And the reason why I didn't play like any Evil Eye Confrontation, which is the MST for Evil Eye or Cosmic Cyclone, if you have the equip, is because like if you don't see your monsters, you can't activate that card. That's why like I would rather have Twin Twister rather than Confrontation. And then the last spell is Super Poly. It never came up. I never used it. I'll probably cut this card, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's clean this up a little bit here.
Alright. That's it for all spells, right?
Yep, that's it for all the spells and all the monsters. And then the trap cards. I played 3 Imperm. This card is MVP. It's really good. I don't know why people are cutting it. It's just so good. Won me so many games.
Yeah.
2 summon limit. I wish I played it at 3. It's just a blowout card to like certain decks like Danger Thunder and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And then I played 2 Defeat, which is like a double compulse. It's really good. And then 2 Evil Eye Retribution. To be honest, I wish I would have cut these cards to 1 because there were so many times where that I would open these cards and I just wouldn't have a monster and wouldn't be able to activate these cards. So like playing them at 1 is fine, but playing them at multiples is bad.
So
I just feel like I would have.
Yeah.
I just feel like I would have played 1 and 1.
Oh yeah.
To be honest.
Unbricks it a little bit.
Yep.
Alrighty, is that it for the main deck?
Yep, that's it for the main deck.
So you want to do side or extra next?
We'll do extra.
Okay.
The extra deck literally does not matter.
Bunch of super poly
whatsoever.
targets and stuff.
Yeah, just super poly targets, and it doesn't really matter. It's just trash.
Yeah.
I really wanted this to come up with this card one time. I sideboard Waking the Dragon. I just would have loved to have been big ass Tonka truck here.
Oh yeah.
Would have been funny, but
There
it just
he
never
is.
happened. And then we'll go on to the side deck. Played an Artifact Engine. Honestly, the Artifact Engine lost me a game because I seen these 2 cards together.
Gross.
So that's like horrible, straight ass.
Yeah, just summon your Lancia. Did you even slide in the Lancia that game?
Yeah, but it just bricked my hand, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then 2 Swords of Concealing. I sided it in against Subterrors, and it did alright. It actually sort of like slowed them down. And it actually won me the game. It was pretty weird. Sideboard, there can only be 1 for solids. But, I mean,
Would you consider
I've never seen the
mainboarding
damn
it?
card. So, I
So
mean,
a lot of
I
people-
could raise it up to 3, but
Yeah.
it kind of conflicts with you having you want to actually summon your Cerzios more than once.
Yeah.
So
you
like,
wouldn't
if one's
mainboard
already on the board, this card is kind of like,
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of players mainboard it. It's very weird.
2 Evenly. Everybody knows what Evenly does.
Yeah.
And the Waking the Dragons for the Tonka truck.
Yeah.
Alright, that's
That's
everything.
it for the deck. You have any shout outs or anything you'd like to give?
I'd love to shout out to Michael Thompson. He's
Yeah.
the one that told me to continue to play on through this deck because I had my doubts about this deck. But man, dude, I cannot thank you enough, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Performed really well, huh?
Yep.
Alrighty, Jeremiah. Thanks for the deck profile.
All right, thanks, guys.